Well, this is us suited and booted for the weather, ready to go on my way to Krakow from Czechia. As you can see, it's a bit inclement. Temperature up there is saying 15 degrees. It's going to take us about 6 hours, 270 miles or something. We'll touch base again when we get there. Right, so we've arrived in Krakow and we need to go now. We were waterproof from yesterday's downpour. Wasn't too bad actually, but it was about the first hour. We had rain, constant rain. It cleared up and the sun got out, so it wasn't too bad. So today I'm just putting my waterproofs away. Dried them off, packed them up. There's Mickey, look, struggling. I'm just going to put the bikes together because we did say we'd take up one parking space. We got a bit of a discount on my parking. It was going to be 50% of a car's parking bay because it's a motorcycle times 3. But we said we'll get 3 motorcycles into one parking bay. So we got it cheaper again. Today, we're just going to pop into Krakow city centre itself, have a look around, just orientate ourselves. But yesterday we got here, we did pop into town because we want to get a ticket for the tram system, like a 7-day pass we got, which wasn't too bad. Cost us £12 each, I think it was, for 7 days, which we thought was really reasonable. And then this morning there at breakfast, we've decided to make sure we do a little bit more planning ahead and not leaving it at the last minute. So we've booked Auschwitz Berkenau to get picked up at the hotel and taken there. It's a full day tour. We've also booked the salt mines on the Wednesday because the forecast on Wednesday looks like it could be showers. So we don't want to be going out and about on the bike. So showers on Wednesday, salt mine. Thursday we're going to Auschwitz Berkenau on a day trip, getting picked up at the hotel for 48 quid each. The mine itself cost, I think it was 30 quid, 27, 30 quid for the mine, which is a guided tour. And then we're going to go to Zakopane, which is down towards the mountain area. We're going to go down there on Tuesday because it's forecast like this, bright blue sky, lovely weather. So we'll have a ride down. It's about 62 miles from here. 3 days today, and then we don't know what we're going to do on Monday, but we'll pick the pieces up when we get there. So off now, just around the corner from the hotel, there's a bus station there, and just over my right shoulder, across here, there's a tram station, and the tickets we got covers you for the buses, the trams, all over the city itself, really. So we're going to go down now, get a tram. They're pretty regular, so it shouldn't take it too long. There's the little tram, that's its terminus. So we're right on the terminus. It's dead easy, we kind of get lost. And we're getting off. We just go to the end of the line. There we are, number here, just waiting for her. Super smashing. Plenty seats. Well, that's us getting off. We're going to try and find the square or something like that.
Yeah.
Little horses. And this should take us up to the Grand Square, I think. We're just walking into the main square now, and as you can see, it's an absolute hive of activity. Touristy. It's lovely, piping hot, mate. It's lovely. It's about 24, 25 degrees now. It's nearly 12 o'clock. Well, you got the Hare Krishna band going, yeah? Oh, she's spaced out all like she's gone with the fairies. So this is in the main building in the centre of the square. Sells selling little trinkets and gifts and knickknacks and tit-tat. Tell you what else is quite impressive actually, right round the city centre, just up there where the square is, you've got the old centre itself, but surrounded by this like strip of parkland, strip of trees and gardens, and it goes right round that little central area. Well, the sun's just went in behind the cloud there, it's taking the intense heat off. And there's the castle. We'll walk up the castle, see what this is all about. A short walk up, through towards the main courtyard. We've just come through the gate into the main courtyard. I was just wigging on with, there's one of the English tours going on. And apparently this is where all the German officers used to stay during the Second World War. Oh, this looks quite ornate. We've had a little bit of a shower. And everyone is taking refuge in here. And it's back to the hotel. Right, that's us getting ready. We're going to set off today. We're going to go to Zakopane down in the Tetra Mountains for a ride down there, have a look around. We'll be going down on dual carriageways just to get there quicker. And then we're going to plot another route through some of the mountain roads and see what today brings. As you can see, the weather's absolutely glorious. So fingers crossed, we'll get no thunder showers like we did yesterday. Let's hit the road, Jack. Never come back. No more, no more. Hey, the Metropolo. Now, how's this going to work? Got to press the button, do you think? There we go. We're out. We're out and we're away. So you get a bit of air through these jackets because it's 24 degrees now at 9:30. So the reason we've picked this hotel is because of its location. It's only about a mile from the ring road, so it's before you get into the city centre. And as I was saying the other day, there's that terminus for the tram. So we're right just about in the middle of Zakopane here. The traffic's been horrendous, stop in this heat. It's 26 degrees showing now on the clock. 27 just before a few clouds here. But we need to try and find a parking place and have a little look around. Well, that was horrendous rain, absolutely roasting. Well, that was a disaster. We could just find somewhere to park, get parked up, and we don't have any cash on me, and I don't take cards. So it's off down the road to see if we can find somewhere else. No, baby. Place there, straight ahead, Steve Street, it's top friendly. We have break. Fucking couldn't. Standing that way, he is. Right, have a look. There may be a meter on for parking. Maybe a little bit more expensive, but fuck it. Isn't really an official one, is it? Big one. It's not the back end of the one that we just drove past. In the shade. Well, this could be interesting. We've parked up, we've just came through done the old Comanche trick, came through the barriers and parked up. We haven't got a ticket or nothing. We left the helmets on the bikes, put the helmet wire locks through, so fingers crossed. So that up there, it's got like a trolley bus thing and like a railway line, like inclinator. Takes you up the mountain to the ski lift to take you further up to the views. And then down this way behind there leads to the main drag, I think. As you see, it's all knickknacks and tourist stuff. We just came from along there, the car park. So just across the road there is where we've came from under the subway. And this here is the start of the main, I think it's via pedestrian only walkway, which I think are just lined with restaurants and knickknacks. So I think this pedestrian way is about just over a mile long, so you can either walk it or you can get a horse and a carriage to take you there and back. But I don't think we'll be walking all the way down anyway. So it's just really an overview to have a look, but there's loads of restaurants, bars, restaurants, all the souvenir shops, cafes, ice cream parlours, everything. I think we're thankful of a little bit of this cloud cover that came over. Just a bit of a respite from the searing sun and heat. Looks like it's just going uphill all the way. Uphill, uphill. Right, it's Tuesday the 15th of July. Yesterday we went to Zakopane. As you've probably seen off some of the video footage, it was absolutely rammed. We just had a look around and then head straight back and just chilled out for the rest of the afternoon. So today we're off to see if we can get into the Schindlers factory and museum. We did try to book online the other day, but it's fully booked until September. So we're hoping we just turn up like we did at Colditz and you can pay on the door. So we'll see how today progresses. We did have some shower overnight. It was a bit damp this morning, but as you can see, it's the sky's breaking up nice and blue now, and it's going to be a red hot sunny day again. So that white building just up ahead on the left there, that's the Schindlers factory. But by the looks of it, some of the little buggies are here dropping people off, and there's a queue to get in. So we did look online the other day to book up, but it was fully booked, so we're just coming here in the off chance that we can still get in, stand in line and buy a ticket just at the door. But I'm not 100% sure looking at the queues there waiting to get in. But we'll soon find out. Well, that's after an hour's wait, we're actually just getting in, you know. We're just getting in, and luckily it's air conditioned here because it was red hot. So we're getting into the Schindlers Museum, which is above. Plank on the tank. Look at Vicky's inspecting the swastika flags. That lasso was doing the, what do you call it, is all the display, you know, the uniforms and everything like that are original.
One of them swastikas.
With the tails, swastikas. Here's all the pots and that they used to make. I don't know what this place is, but the floor's squodgy. Dead squodgy floor. Right. So, and that's the exit. That was the main street. Can you get out that way or not? Well, that was the museum. You can see behind us, there's still a queue. Quite a long queue. That took us about a couple of hours really. Majority was pictorial and information boards. I think we're going to have a walk to see if we can find where Schindler's house was, around the corner. So apparently that is there, the house or the villa of Schindler, which is now getting just renovated and redone. It's just around the back of the factory. This is just another shot at the side of the factory units, which are now obviously being repurposed, little cafes and bars and what have you. Well, the queues are getting humongous now. We waited in that one, it wasn't even a little bit of that length. So we've now just walked around the corner from the Schindler factory. We're now right in the middle of the Jewish ghetto that was created. And we've come across the square with a load of chairs facing that way. I don't know the significance of it at the moment, but I'm going to do a little bit of digging. Where we'll go for a cool beer because it's getting rather warm. So I've done some digging and I've found out this is Hero Square. It's located in the ghetto, the Jewish ghetto, and each oversized chair represents 1,000 lives lost to the Jewish persecution during World War II from this area. So just through the market, this little market here is where the bric-a-brac, shortcut from the hotel. So we're just heading on back now. That's the day done, being the Schindler's factory. And then tomorrow we've got the salt mine. I think we're going to organise a taxi to pick it up though. Right, the new, the main square's just through there. We've just been to the Schindler's factory this afternoon, came back getting changed. Now as you can see there, English Football Club, we'll go in there later on. That's where we usually go second. But firstly, around the corner up here, We're just waiting for it to open at 5:30. They usually have 2 drinks, buy one get one free, pints of beer. So it looks like they're just starting to put the stuff out now. There you go, crazy night. 2 for 1 beers, 5:30. And just across the road over there, you've got the Black Gallery pub. With quite a bit of a statement in the blackboard outside. I'll let you read it yourself. Like a beer garden and what have you in there. We don't eat it in the square because it's a little bit more expensive, touristy. So we'll go in one of the back lanes. There we go, one little shady place. Oh yes, bug, I've just walked into something. It was chocker here on Saturday time. There must have been a bachelor or something in. There's loads of lads with fancy dress. But there you go. Well, that's the first bar sorted. A couple of beers there. We'll go to the sports bar. We'll not do the Black Gallery. We'll do the sports bar over here. Toot and Ploot. There's no need for that, Stephen. You see the main square's getting a bit lively down there. Lights are coming on. You got a vodka bar, coffee bar. But down, we found this last night down in the dungeons. We were going to go there, but we just seen this little doorway. Down into the bowels. There we go, little bar. Right, that's back out of the bowels of the earth down in the dungeon. And we need to go and find somewhere to eat. So what's it to be? Italians or a Greek? We've just came up from the sports bar there, and there's a lovely Greek restaurant here. We tried to get in the other night, but it was fully booked. It was a sad day. We just turned up. And now we're going to have a look in because it's got great recommendations, this. So if I haven't got a vacant thingy, we're going to try and book it for tomorrow night. Right, we've getting in anyway. That's the main thing. And the Greek one. So it looks like Italian tomorrow night. Right, just to put a bit of context in here. We're not even finished with starters. Steve's had his main meal just plonked in front of him. Still got half the starters left. And if that's the main meal, well, we're looking sick because we'll be getting a takeaway for to get home. And then me and Mick got the same meal, the prawns, which looks a little bit more substantive than what Steve got. But we've still got our starters, which we haven't finished. Wow. And the beer's warm. Do I think I'll be recommending this place? Right, that's it. Don't anyone come here.
I can't believe I couldn't get in there,
Philo. How was it, Mick?
Shit.
There you go. The maestro's spoken. It was crap. Waste of money, total waste of money. I'd rather buy a bag of chips. Right, we're going for the beer. Bollocks it. Drown my sorrows. But don't go there, anybody. Right, today we're off to the salt mines. Them rain clouds have passed over. Well, that's what. Taxi drop off. I'm not sure yet. Not sure how much it is. Little pop up. £40.
How much?
40 quid.
40 quid.
Aye. £40 for a taxi. So we decided not to get suited and booted up, just to ride through the traffic. I think it was a 10-mile journey, but it looks like we've been fleeced on the taxi, £40 for a 10-mile trip. We're here now anyway, so we didn't want to get here with our helmets and coats and try and wonder where we're going to put them. So this is the salt mine, the Regis one. There's two of them. There's the Regis and there's the other one, which is about a quarter of a mile further out over there. But that's where all the tourists go. It's got all the touristy things. This is actually the miner's shaft, and you go down all the way down and see the workings, not just the tourist bichaka, the other one. So we'll go in here and see what it's all about.
It could be, yeah.
He's getting clogged in. So we'll just watch Stevie here try to navigate this skin tight lycra. So we're just getting checked in, ready for the mine. Steve, pull your belly in. And this is the first pot.
Old timber. Also there, you can see smokewood because it was the great. Salty? Yeah. Salty, yeah. We need some evidence from Taiwan, yeah? One of you who was late, yeah? Come on.
I'm a chemist, so I know it's salt.
Oh, check. What kind of salt then?
What kind of salt? I will have to check it out. I don't know.
What kind of salt, yeah?
Sodium chloride, probably.
Yeah, lick it and tell me what the chemical formula.
Perfect for salad.
Sodium chloride?
Probably.
Probably?
Probably.
You should know, yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
It's yeah, but for this place it's not good, yeah.
Yeah.
Kev, maybe you would like to try it, yeah?
No.
If you'd like to film this, you should do this,
See your
yeah?
house then.
Don't worry. Yeah? I have my stick, yeah? Oh, Thomas. No, you look like me.
Went to town.
But depending what was the size, they can walk inside a hamster or just pull, yeah?
Hello, you're back.
Yeah, if you like to can take something, yeah. I would like to show you why we call this green salt, yeah. Because if you look at the one general color, looks like dark green, yeah. It's influenced by particles of the rocks like clay, stone, marl, siltstone, yeah. Grain of sand, yeah.
Obelisk, or this monument here, is actually just carved out of the rock itself. It is part of the salt rock, and they've just carved away around it and behind it. And so this is the original rock itself. It hasn't been placed yet, it's just been carved out of that solid wall. And then you've got the obligatory gift shop on the way out. Well, that was very entertaining, down the mine shaft. It's quite an interesting one, that. It's called the miner's shaft, not the tourist one, as I was saying before. In the miner's shaft, you give you little tasks to do all the way down. Everyone gets a little task to do. It's dead funny, dead exciting actually, and it's a good laugh. There is a surprise, which I'll not spoil at the minute. When you get to there's a rock face of salt, and they do some blasting there. So that's a good laugh as well. You get the women screaming. So we've been down there a couple of hours, 2.5 hours actually. So we're going to find a little bar and then head back to the hotel, I think. Now then, morning. This is Friday morning, our last, no it's not actually, it's Thursday morning. Our last day here. Friday morning we're going to set off to Berlin. So we arranged earlier in the week to get a guided tour of the Auschwitz and Berkenau concentration camps. As you can see, we're just at the gates of the main entrance now. We've got about 20-minute wait. Just going to go to the toilet and then we'll go in. So this is us, still in the queue, waiting to get into Auschwitz 1 camp. So that's the back of that wall there. Photograph taken from up at that window. It's obviously the firing squad wall, and these were the corporal punishment poles. Used to just hang them there, dislocate their arms, tie behind their backs. We've been a bit silent on a lot of this tour because you've got headphones on. He's explaining things to you, where you've been. And that block there, just on the end, is where they actually done experiments on how to kill people, suffocating them, dropping Zyklon pellets to see how long it would take to kill them. And really, words can't describe what you see, and total silence actually, just listening to what he's saying. Walking through the exhibitions, seeing the remnants of the property and hair, shoes, glasses, prosthetic limbs. It's just nice to view it and absorb it and quiet, really. But it's been a fascinating visit here to Auschwitz 1. After lunch we're going up to Auschwitz 2, which is Berkenau. It's only a kilometre away. And Auschwitz 3 was actually a work camp. So it was a massive complex, Auschwitz itself. So just came out of the camp boundary there, come through where the watchtower is. This is where the SS, and down at the bottom there on the left hand side is the house where the commandant lived. Ceiling for the pellets to be dropped in. So that last gas chamber just went in on Auschwitz 1. Was the first attempt really at the gas chambers and that, and there was quite a few faults with it. They had to get it unrobed outside, and then you could hear the screams inside, so they used to bring the wagons round and rev the engines up so people in the camp couldn't hear the screams and that. So it was a bit of a development one. And then they decided to build Auschwitz Berkenau, which is where we're going now, which became known as like a death factory. So the brollies have came in handy. It's probably fitting actually, the weather. Give a bit of a dour atmosphere to a dour place. So that's the trucks that they used to arrive on to here, and this was the selection point. Whoever went that way to the gas chambers, or they went this way, concentration camp. It's a massive, massive complex. There's that wooden hut, you see it at the back. It's the same one on the photographs where they were selecting them. We were just still on the tracks there where these were. This is a bit of a closer look at the, so you can see the trench shots there. Starting at one end is the derobing, delousing, whatever you want to call it, going all the way through this area here, and this is the actual ruins, how it's been left, because obviously the Germans were evacuating everybody, sending them on death marches, and they just dynamited this just a couple of days before the Russians got here to try and hide the evidence, and they've left it like this as a memorial. So now back in the concentration camp from the death camp, and these are made out of bricks from the old Polish village that the Germans seconded, knocked down and built Berkenau. Have a look inside. Can't see much, but that's obviously where the bunks and that are. Bunk beds. 6 people in a row. Yeah, end of the tour of Berkenau, Auschwitz Berkenau. Absolutely humongous place. Right between dodging the rain showers. That's us finished up in Berkenau in Auschwitz for the day. Going to jump back in the minibus, back into the old town. Have a few beers before we get finally packed, and then we will go in the morning up to Berlin.